Celtics. The draft is coming up this week, depending on when you're watching this.
Thursday.
Thursday is the draft. My question to you is a simple one. What do you want the Celtics to do?
All right, they have number 3 overall. They have 8 in total, 3 in total for the first round. My preference, if they can, is for Danny to package something and get a established superstar, or parlay it, much like they did in 07 to get a Ray Allen, to then get a Kevin Garnett. So if Danny can get creative to get an A-lister in here, that is my preference. There's been mentions of Jimmy Butler. Maybe if DeMarcus Cousins is disgruntled in Sacramento, if he's available, you get him. I don't think Durant's coming here via free agency, so he's out the window. We talked about Kevin Love and Harrison Barnes. I'm not too high on those. If the right package doesn't come, which probably it won't, you select at number 3. I like Jamal Murray out of Kentucky. He can score. God knows in this NBA, if you can score, you can do a lot of things. I think he shot 79 out of 100 threes at his workout. And if they don't like Jamal Murray, I like our friend Chris Dunn at Providence, established, proven point guard at the high PC level of the Big East. And I'd like to see them take a fly on him because I think he's going to be an all-star in this league. What do you think?
Listen, I love your idea about an A-lister. Who do you have as an A-lister?
Is Jimmy Butler an A-lister? No, a B-lister, a B-pluser?
C-minus.
Someone to be on par or better than Isaiah Thomas. Another all-star. An all-star caliber player.
So an all-star, so not a superstar, an all-star.
Superstar, preferably.
Okay, well, preferably, is that realistic, though?
Was Kevin Garnett realistic in 07? We didn't know until Ray Allen was.
Okay, if they can do that, if they can get a superstar. Superstar is all I want. All-star is no.
Okay.
Superstar. I do not need all-stars.
So you say superstar or draft?
Superstar or draft. If you can get a superstar, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, DeMarcus Cousins is not. I can't think of another. Anthony Davis. These are all guys that they're not going to get.
Yeah.
But those are superstars. Those are guys that I would be interested in trading the picks. Jaleel Okafor, don't even start.
I like him.
I like him. But you're not trading the 3rd pick for Nerlens Noel.
No, you won't.
Okay. If you don't get a superstar, you draft. Because after we just watched the NBA Finals, what did we see?
Homegrown.
We saw homegrown and we saw guards. You just mentioned all the guards. You mentioned Jamal Murray. You mentioned Chris Dunn. I hope they take Chris Dunn. He's my pick.
Buddy Hield,
Buddy Hield would be number 2 selection. I like him next. 85 out of 100 threes. You mentioned Murray, Hield, the shooter. That's a nice piece that they could put in place. Wouldn't be a guy that gets him over any top, but you put him in place. You draft, and you hope that one of those guards that you draft turns into a star, turns into a guy that you run your offense through, a la Kyrie Irving. I know I've made the comparison to Chris Paul before. Those are the guys that win in the playoffs, as we've just seen. So I want a guy like that. Hopefully he develops into one.
When we talk Thursday night, I'm going to New York for the draft. Are you going to be left relieved, excited, disappointed? What do you think? What is Celtic fan going to be feeling Thursday night?
Kevin McNamara said that he thinks they're going to select Chris Dunn and then trade him for somebody. So they will select him for somebody and then trade him for maybe a later pick, a different pick. I'm assuming that I will be underwhelmed.
Yeah, it's usually underwhelmed. You're never left after drafts feeling good, or draft lotteries for that matter.
I did feel good after the 2012 draft with Dante Hightower and Chandler Jones NFL draft.
Because you love defense.
Love defense. But I would assume that I will feel a little bit underwhelmed. That's my guess.